In response to Julie Robinson asking, should Greece be the only deciding vote? Meaning, if Greece has a problem with it, this means it has to be halted. Should it be okay for Greece to block their entry into the EU? In response, there are always going to be antagonistic forces that are always going to be against the solution based on their views, where they come from, their background, etc. Especially when trying to find a solution such as this, pertaining Macedonia's name, and it has become more of a pride thing in my eyes than anything at this point. This entire dispute is over the fact that the use of Macedonia implies a territorial claim to a northern province of Greece with the same exact name. To me, Greece's actions blocking Macedonia from the EU is petty and unprofessional in a sense. Luckily nothing violent has come of it yet. There has been tension which could have all been avoided initially if both sides actually sat down, had a discussion, and came up with a solution to this issue. Because to me, in my head, it seems like such a simple issue that could have been, solved and or expedited quite quickly if both sides had sat down and come to a conclusion or a compromise that would satisfy both sides. I believe that Greece should have not been the only deciding vote in this issue, thus halting Macedonia from EU accession talks, which could be crucial. So yeah, both sides need to actually sit down and offer a compromise that is driven by facts and not pride or emotion. If done incorrectly, it can fester new issues that drive them farther away from a solution, defeating the purpose and flaring up more tension than necessary. So obviously, both sides aren't going to be satisfied with the solution completely, because a good compromise is when both sides feel that they have lost something, and but the overall goal is to gain something, and this is over a name and territorial issues, and I don't believe that Greece should have the ultimate power blocking them from NATO and the accession talks, because I don't know, I just feel like that has given them way too much power than they should be allowed. I feel like a panel or NATO should have sat down and looked at this issue overall, and that should have been the deciding factor, whether they should have been blocked from NATO and the accession talks or not. Not solely Greece, which kind of concerns me, because over such a petty issue, they blocked them. So how are they going to react when larger issues come into play, and a solution needs to be found quite quickly for that? And I just think that it's quite unnecessary for them to do what they had done.